Today we'll be testing and comparing Korean versus Japanese makeup because they're both so good. But is there a better one? Stay here to find out. I love both Korean and Japanese makeup, but today we'll see which one takes the crown. I'll start with the base, and on the right hand side I will be using Korean makeup, and on the left hand side I will be using Japanese makeup. So for the Korean one I will be using a base, which is Purito Soul Wonder Relief Centella Daily Lotion. I've been using this quite a while actually, and I really like it. It's like really good SPF 50 plus, UV, all of that stuff, and it has a very interesting, like sort of green color. On the left side, or the Japanese side, I will be using Can Make Tokyo Mermaid Skin Gel UV 50 plus for face and body. I guess it does kind of the same thing, so it's UV base sort of for makeup, very nice and moisturizing. And interesting, it has literally the same color as the Korean one, like very light sort of skin. And this one doesn't have any smells whatsoever, which I tend to appreciate because I know if there's no smell, there's less chemical. But yeah, I feel like they do very similar stuff, just protect your skin and act like a nice moisturizer before adding all of the makeup. Now the real battle starts, because we are gonna move on into the base products, and we are starting with the Korean one, which is Amuse Dew Jelly Vegan Cushion. This is SPF 38 plus in the shade 01 Sonso Amuse Soul. So I haven't used this one very much because I don't tend to be in cushions. They're so lightweight because I love more coverage. But this is how it looks. I've used it many months ago in a testing Korean video makeup. You can find it somewhere. Haven't used much, but like it's so difficult to get any product. You see, this is my problem. It's like very little that you can take, almost, I don't know, unexistent.
I actually remember why I haven't been using it this
much, because it's incredibly lightweight and it doesn't cover anything, like as you can see. And for the Japanese side, I will be using a very similar product, a cushion again, and this is in the shade 00 50 plus SPF again, from a brand called Cezanne, and this is how it looks. It looks a little bit darker, so hopefully there won't be much difference on my skin. Yeah, and it's so much more easier to apply with a finger. So the Korean side is more glowy, but it has less coverage, the Amuse thingy. And the Japanese one, I think it has more coverage and is less glowy. So if I were to pick one of these two, I think the Japanese side wins, just because I like a little bit more coverage. One of the few products that I don't have for this video, sadly, is the concealer, and I mean a Korean concealer. So I will be using the Rare Beauty concealer just because I heard they're made in Korea. So I know it won't be a fair comparison, but I'll be using this one. It's quite a nice concealer. I know for me it's good coverage. For the Japanese side, I will be using a concealer called Kiss Me Firm in the shade 01, and I think this is a very nice one. I've been using it since I got it from Japan. I thought it's gonna be a little bit darker for my skin, but it's fine. The only minus is this situation right here, and it never ever happened with any product, like any concealer. I don't know what happened with this brush, because
I'm not that aggressive when I use it, I promise you.
Just a couple of dots here and here. I'm not gonna choose a favorite concealer just because it's not fair. That one is purely a Japanese concealer, and the other one is Rare Beauty, which is not purely Korean. So yeah, well, skip this round. You'll be the judge again. Next, I'll be moving to my favorite part of every makeup, which is the blush, and blush is the king. So for the Korean side, I have Jelly Holika Grapefruit. This is one of the best sellers, or one of the most famous blushes on the market, Korean one, and mine, it's a little bit beaten up. I mean as you can see, it's full of crap and fluff. I don't have a bronzer because, as we know, Koreans, Japanese people
don't really use bronzer?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen many bronzers on any Korean websites, and when I went to Japan, I haven't found a bronzer. I mean, maybe they were, but they just were so well hidden. I just watched the Holika one, and I'm always so impressed with their pigment, and this texture is like playing with Play-Doh. The pigment is killing me. And I'm still a big fan of these like blushes. They're like, oh my goodness. Like you could tell it's so pigmented. I actually forgot how pigmented this one is. The Japanese one has been in rotation quite a while because it's quite nice and compact, and again super nice and pigmented, and it's super duper creamy. Like if you ever get a chance to get this blusher, go for it. Let's flip my finger on you. Yeah, I see a little bit of a difference. Like the Japanese one tends to be more peachy, rosy sort of situation, while the Korean one I think is more like proper peachy. Oh, so tough. Genuinely, I don't know which one I'd go for, but I think I will go for the Japanese one just because it's cute and compact. It's super creamy and it's super pigmented. Other one is nice. Although, man, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go for the Japanese one just purely because it's very compact and easy to take with you. Although you would argue with me. Set up this oily face. I'm gonna use the Korean one, Peach. I don't think it has a name. It's so gross. Please don't look at this. But I remember it smells really nice. And this is from the brand called Skin Food. For the Japanese side, I'll be using again this brand Cezanne in the shade 00 SPF 50+. It has again this useless things. I mean, for me they're very useless because I always use the brush, and this looks quite dark if we're looking that way, but I've been using it and it's fine. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit darker than the other one because that one was like literally white. Okay, so who wins this round? I really love the Korean one because of the very nice smell, and it's quite lightweight. This one is a little bit heavier and darker, but that's purely my fault. However, I'm not sure. I feel like this side is much more heavy.
It's a very tough one.
Again, but I think I will go with the Korean one because I tend to reach for this one more often. So yeah, but they both equally good. We're moving to the eyes, and for the Korean side I'm gonna use Alicia Glitterpedia. So like, and for the Japanese side I'm gonna use this one from Can Make Tokyo Petite Palette Eyes, which is really cutesy. I'll try to create a sort of a similar look, so there's not much difference. I've used the NYX eyeshadow base. I've started with this shade right here just as a base. Next up, I think I'll be doing super natural because I don't want to buff with crazy stuff. And the next that I'll be using is this one right here. And then I continued with this shade, and the dark one in the corner is that type of look that it's like someone punched me in the eye, I guess. And now I'm gonna finish up with the glitter, which is the part that I'm dreading the most because I don't like this chunky glitter. And it has a lot of fallout. This one, like I stated, I used it only once and for good reason. Moving to the Japanese side, and like I stated, I'm gonna use this little tiny palette. Okay, this side is definitely something more out of my alley. I started with this shade right here and then moved on with this one, and now I'm gonna, I guess, do one of the glittery ones. So just gonna get a little bit of, oh, look at that, that is so beautiful. So yeah, this round I'll be going with the Japanese one because I love the formula much more and the package. So like I stated, on this round the Japanese side is my favorite, and you can see by yourself. I mean, be the judge, tell me which one is your favorite. I know I'm not an expert when it comes to doing eyeshadows by any means.
In fact, I'm the worst person on earth to do eyeshadows.
Has this awfulness. Anyway, like I said, this is my favorite just because it has less fallout, but they both equally super pigmented, and I love this type of glitter slash, you know, shimmery shades rather than chunky ones. The next battle is the mascara one. So I'll start with the Korean one, which is Heimish, and this mascara is bomb. This officially is the best mascara I've ever used in my life because it's perhaps the only product that I've been using it like constantly. Because if you don't know, mascara is a makeup product that expires the quickest, so 6 months,
and boom, it's gone. And I think
this one might be gone already because it's been more than a year since I have this mascara, but I still use it because it's so good. It's so freaking good. Sits there all day and it's not licking, it's not smudging, it's perfection. If there was to be only one product that I would recommend you for all this video, is genuinely this mascara. For the Japanese side, I will be using Cezanne again, volume and long mascara. This is okay. It's a huge difference from the Korean one. It again has a very twisty slash curvy applicator, but this mascara, I mean, I don't know, all the Japanese mascaras like this is so difficult to apply. Like, you have to rub the crap out of your eyelashes to see anything here. It's just like not doing anything. I don't understand what's the deal with these mascaras and why like it's so difficult to apply. So yeah, clearly Heimish is the winner, the Korean one. For the final battle, and I mean the lips, I will be using for the Korean side again Alicia, a lip tint, glossy lip non-sticky tint, and for the Korean one I'll be using again Cezanne number 5 watery tint lip number 5. Super moisturizing. Okay, lip wise, I genuinely don't know which is the best or which one I prefer more. They feel exactly the same, super nourishing, super moisturizing, really nice on the lips. I feel like for this one, the Japanese one is my favorite just because of the shade, but you know, they both equally amazing. Anyway, this is me, full face of half Korean, half Japanese makeup, and I think I quite like both of the sides. Like, what do you think? You be the judge. I feel like both are incredible. Do let me know if you have tried any of the Korean or the Japanese makeup and if you have a preferred one, because it's really a tough one, really a close one. So I hope you enjoyed this comeback video. If you did, smash the huge thumbs up, subscribe, because I've got a lot of craziness coming on. Until next time, bye.